I Spit on Your Grave 2. This is the sequel to the remake. This one takes place in New York. You have a woman who is trying to get some good photographs. She's a model. Someone's like, I know this guy. He can hook you up, get you some nice photos. So she goes there, and the guy's like, well, what if you lower the dress? This dress is either on or off. Take the dress off. She's like, no. He's like, we're all European. It's okay. It's fine. She's kind of like, no, I'm not going to do that. Leaves. Someone shows up to deliver the films to her. Like, hey, here's the photographs. We're sorry that it went this way. We're not bad people. Would you like to go out? She, of course, says no, which then sets up the rape part of the rape revenge of this. This one, it's a lot more use your imagination, fill in the gaps for these sorts of activities, and less of the actual direct showing. The vengeance part, I think a few of the guys get the typical ironic torture. One guy, one of the first people she gets, has probably one of the most vicious sorts of torture I think I've ever seen in a film. Just because basis what it is, how vile it is, and how long it is. Normally these sorts of movies, it's a very quick, I found you, I'm going to do some sort of ironic sort of torture, then I'm going to kill you. A few people get I'm going to give you the ironic torture, but it's going to last. It's going to last a long time. Now, comparing this to the original, there are times when she seems to get too emotionally involved in it. I like the original because there are moments when she's doing the revenge part, she's just cold and emotionless. And it's a real juxtaposition to how the people were when they were doing the rape aspect of it. Throw in some little bits and pieces here and there which keep it kind of fresh. I'm still surprised no one's taken this sort of concept because it's always white guys and women. Surprised no one's taken this concept and really turn it on its head and have it been, like either a woman who's a lesbian being assaulted by men, or throw in some sort of other additional thing to it to really make it more, I'll try to say more progressive. Maybe have it be a guy goes to a bar, goes back home with like a pre-op transgender. Looks at it as an assault to his manhood. They then go through the process of like a castration, something along those lines, just make it really over the top. Something along those lines, just a really, it's a shocking film genre, but it feels like it's hit a point where it's just plateaued. Where now other movies like Martyr and things of that nature, or Hostel, or a Serbian film, they've taken that core element and just pushed it through multiple walls. And it seems like this sort of genre could really use that additional oomph to really, really drive it into. It is still already a vile genre, but to put it into just a slightly bit more vile and just horrifying context. It feels like it's right there, but it's been right there since like the 70s. It seems like I'm waiting for someone to take it and just run with it, almost like the Asian horror film side of things. It was the twists and turns they throw in work pretty well. It helps liven up what essentially is a pretty standard concept. So, interesting take on this sort of film, throwing in some things that are a little bit more current to make it a little bit fresher. But I do think that there's definitely room for someone to take the ball with this and just run with it, and take it to a whole brand new lower level.